Hello and welcome to another gorgeous day in Oceanhorn 2. I'm Red Star YT and you're watching my gameplay here on YouTube. We are visiting the Gilfolk in the Great Lagoon, and we just set down Yellowbird and we're getting ready to go find the Gilfolk. And in order to do this, we got to go to the other side of the island. And the whole purpose of going to the Gilfolk is to try to get the emblem of the ocean back into the beacon. So we're just going to do the normal smash and grab of any loot that might be hidden in the bushes, and we're going to keep moving forward towards the Gilfolk Lagoon. And along the way, I want to show you a few things that are pretty cool. And so just running across the island here, smashing and grabbing. Now over here, it seems like such a long ways to run. I don't know why they put so much dead space in this game, but there's a lot of running that doesn't have to happen. But anyway, it is there and it is part of the game. But this is something we'll come back to. Right now, I'm just letting you see it. And basically, Otheka is what they call the beacon, and so there's a monster in Otheka. They're being held captive there because of its destructive power, and we have to release the beast in order to get the emblem back in the beacon. And so for us, this is a journey where we have to appease the people of the island, as well as fight a beast that we really don't want to fight, and but we have to. And the whole point of fighting the beast is the Gilfolk are afraid of it, and the reason why they chained it up in the first place is because of its destructive power, and it's grown so large that they're just terrified of it. So they don't mean to chain it up. It was the beast or them. And so we will find all that out in a little bit. Here we go. Now we're starting to get into some fights. That was just way too much running. And not enough combat, in my opinion. Sometimes this game can really make you just run. So we've boosted the power of this gun. It's really hard to tell on these guys, but later on you'll see why I spent all 3,000 coin on a shard that took me half the game to be able to afford, and that's because that gun is super boosted for this part of the map.
But it's been all this serious business involving dark troopers and monsters and saving the world. We should definitely have a break and go for a vacation. What do you think? Let's take the club wielder too. I think he needs it more than we do.
I would give my minor actuator to put the sun on my bare arms again.
Dialogue.
These beaches are just beckoning us to go swimming.
So now we're starting to get our coin back, because in the last episode I spent it all. So now we're just trying to hack and smash our way through the bushes, just beating the bushes and getting the coins that we can find. And now we're getting ready to visit the Gilfolk, but before we can get there,
that's a real killer.
Before we can get there, though, we must beat this beast. And again, attacking. Oh no! It turned on me. It turned around. I wasn't expecting it to turn that way. Oh, and I took a beating. Always attack the red end of the centipedes. Oh, he hit me again. Come on. But to get close enough to attack, you use the grappling hook, because he's so fast. Okay, he's coming after me again. Okay, so I'm going to go run around here. Ugh, come on. How's he catching me? Okay, okay. Making me angry,
Didn't
little
see this one
bug.
coming, but we dealt with it.
Wasn't expecting to take that much damage from that, but, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, there's a skull here. I think you just saw it. We're going to run back this way, and there's a bunch of rocks piled up over here. So this is, oh, look here, a card. So over here is the game portal that takes you to the different levels. And you can't break it with your sword. You gotta blow it up. Because in order to open the door, we must first free the terminal that receives the portal key. Or those gold balls. So first I have to blow the rocks away from this thing with a bomb. And okay, let me set up my bomb here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Get out of the way, guys. Alright, so that should clear away the place to put the portal key, and right there it is. So over here in the skull, we will notice that there is a ball. And I don't know why I just switched to my grappling hook, because we're going to need that bomb again. You can't get in there to get it. It's inside stone. So the only way to get in to get the portal key out of the skull is to blow it up. So we're going to blow up the portal key, the skull on top of the portal key, and now we have access to the portal key. So now we can carry this over to the portal and activate the portal. And of course, once the portal is activated, we can go to any level that is open to us on the other side of the portal. You know, I'll step in here just to show you, but I'm not going to go anywhere. It's pretty cool. It's an alternate reality that you sort of step into, and there are gates that take you to other portals in the game. As soon as I find my way in, here we go. You end up in this knee-deep water, but you'll see these portal gates. And if we go to one that's open, if we run through this one, we'll end up in that town. I can't pronounce that town. Lestrade, we'll say. But we're going back to the Great Lagoon, and as soon as you just remember, whenever you come into this world through the portal gate, you're going to get attacked by okay, I'm going to get it this time. I'm not going to let him kill me. Let him hurt me. Here's what you do. You hook it around the tree. And once you hook it around the tree, you got him. He might break away from it, but he's not going to live long enough to do that. Yeah, that was a righteous takedown that time. All right, so now we're going into this little lagoon area here with all these pillars. And I'm not going to use my caster gun, but we have to do some stuff here in order to get the gate to open. So the Gilfolk have arranged these pillars with pots on top of them. And so we sort of have to smash pots. Now you can shoot them. There's nothing wrong with shooting them. But you waste bullets, and bullets cost money. Basically, yeah, there are 10 jars, but only one key. So one jar is holding down the button that opens the gate. So you got to figure out which one it is. And there's some pots over here. They don't give you enough pots, right? So they only give you 5. So I'll show you. You got to, basically knock the pots off the stand with it. And these high ones are kind of difficult to hit, and I think that's the point. So if you're not wasting ammo, you sort of got to aim higher than the pot. So when you do it, aim just a little bit higher than you normally would, or you can just shoot them. But this is the one that's going to trigger it. I want to throw it over there, but let me throw it over here. That's not the one that triggers. Hold on. There's some. Ooh, I'll take that. All right, so this one should trigger. One of these triggers it. I know it's one of these right up here. I think it's this one. But notice how I aimed above the pot so that it would arc into it. And perfect. We've managed to open the gate. So not a lot of combat through this section because this is about visiting the GILLFOK'S GROTTO, and I think what you really want to get out of here is all the treasure and everything it offers. So let's get stuff, right? So the first things we're going to get is this bloodstone. And you can always tell bloodstones because they make that zzz noise. So if you don't know, if you hear that noise in the game, it means you're close to a bloodstone. So the only way into the Gilfolk lair is through this corridor. And that's both a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is that you got to come back the same way you went in. So it takes time to come back. Because it's quite a good journey in. And with no action. So, you know, a long journey in, a long journey out. So, but once we get into the grotto proper, I'm just busting pots, just looking for cash. Because I spent all mine, and I only have 200. So I'm just grabbing all the little sparklies and breaking all the pots. So this is, I always wondered about this stone because it sort of glows. So this is the home of the Gilfolk.
What an interesting place.
And the Gilfolk don't care that you smash and grab all their all their stuff. I almost said the bad word. But you don't want to, just because you're with the Gilfolk, you know, smash and grab, take everything. Because it's the only way to advance in this game. If we look here, there's a green box, but we don't have the key to it. We need the blacksmith's key. So now we got to go find that. And am I supposed to talk to? Is it this guy? Nah, no, this is the soldier. I got to talk to someone else. Here we go. This is the person.
To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Your Highness? What brings you back from the city of Archimedes?
I am returning to my kingdom because my duty to look after the sacred emblem of Ocean in Arcadia has ended. I am bringing the emblem back to our kingdom and returning it to Utheka. Here is my escort.
That would be us.
We are the Knights of Arcadia.
We are the Knights of
We are on a
Arcadia.
special mission from Archimedes himself to help Princess Finn return the sacred emblem to where it belongs. When we landed on top of the beacon, Utheka, we found out that the pedestal was inactive and cannot receive the emblem.
This is a long section of dialogue. Unfortunately, we must endure it because it's the whole premise of the video.
I must add that we did it for the well-being of our people, because this was the year when Yormila came.
Yormala, the demon who
Yormala.
feeds on our homes.
That's the name of the monster that's in the
The
beacon.
eternal Yormila. It has grown, Your Highness. It has grown a lot. Few more years and it will be as big as an island.
And that is why we decided to imprison it inside Utheka.
How did he manage to do that?
Well, with electricity, miss. You see, years ago, braver warriors than ourselves found out that Yormila is vulnerable to electricity. After his last visit 10 years ago, we sought out Thunderstones all over Samara and brought them here. Now, meddling with technology is not our strong suit, but our blacksmiths forged cables and inductors to trap Yormila inside Utheka. When Yormila arrived this year, we were prepared.
And it worked. The electricity runs from the Thunderstones to Uthaka and to Yurmila itself. The electricity holds the monster inside Uthaka.
So that's how they've
Unfortunately,
trapped the
now it's
monster.
time to shut down the system. We need to enter Uthaka.
And so now we're basically saying, we're about to release a monster upon you. Sorry.
To shut it off means to release the demon, miss.
I am afraid we have no choice. We must enter Uthaka to return the sacred emblem.
As you wish, Your Highness. Then the Thunderstones must be destroyed.
No one will touch the Thunderstones. Many brave warriors lost their lives to build that trap. Too many.
It is possible that the trap has weakened this demon of yours. We will return the sacred emblem to Uthaka and take care of the demon for you.
That's so nice of you to say that, Trinity.
The emblem
Because
must
now we
return.
gotta fight it.
I am afraid I cannot accept this. My men will continue to protect the Thunderstones. You cannot talk me out of it. Not even you, Princess Finn.
So he's gonna be a big pain in our butt and basically throw his entire army in our path. Just saying, it's gonna suck. This is why we super arm the caster gun, because the caster gun is crucial, super crucial for this episode. If you don't have the caster gun supercharged up with as much ammo as you can carry at any moment, you're wrong. That's how you win this. And so we're just going through here, and we got to get now look here. This woman should sell me some ammo, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna, oh, they don't have the regular ammo. Okay, it looks like I have enough electric. That's the other thing. Make sure you buy, the electrolyte shots there, because those are crucial in the end game, as well as many bullets as you can carry. So I want you to focus on, in running through this episode, is acquiring ammunition, using that ammunition at distance, and acquire as many lightning bolts as you can. You don't need many, but when you run out, you'll be sorry you ran out. So we've just about sacked the Gilfolk here. I feel so bad. It's like we break all their pots and steal all their gold and tell them well, don't worry about that demon. We'll take care of it. Okay, so here is the blacksmith's key, I believe. So now we have to run back to get the other thing. But before I do that, yeah,
My gods.
we'll
a
get this
chest.
first.
Oh, what could it be? A health piece? A new shard?
Nice. What is that? That is amber. 50 coins. That's worth it. That was worth the swim. Yeah. Be very careful in these swims. You can easily drown and have to start over. I know a secret in the future, but I don't want to reveal that yet, because that's important in the next episode. But I think you will acquire it in this episode. But the next episode, you will use it. So not bad. That's a whopping 200 coins. So that puts me up over 500. And I'm starting to get my wealth back so that I can buy ammunition and stuff like that in the near future. Did I say you're going to need bullets? Yeah, you're going to need bullets. And so the only thing that's left to scrounge out of the Gilfolk is this bloodstone here. Did you hear it vibrating as we came up to it? It's that sound that it makes. So you know you're next to a bloodstone when you hear that. Almost threw a bomb there. Get out of my way, Trin. Let me out of the water. Don't want to drown in knee-deep water. Here, coin. What I'm doing now is, just every once in a while I take some peeks around some corners just to make sure that, there's nothing back there that I've never seen, or, so it's always good to explore the corners of this map and the weird places that you don't really get to when you just run in the game. And it's the exploration into all the little side areas that get you the tools you need to win this game. So we're in a good place. We've just about milked that for all it's worth, and now what we're doing is we got to go take care of the Thunderstones. And the Thunderstones are I would consider them, imagine each Thunderstone 3 sub-bosses. Each one progressively harder for the level, and as the sub-boss gets larger, it gets harder. And so the first Thunderstone is going to be tough, but in the next episode they get even tougher. So how do you take care of the Thunderstones? Well, first we got to get there. Again, here I am, just grabbing coin. Big cheerleader. This is a must-do in this game. Hit all the points, all the little tinkles and all the little glimmers. And what I'm doing is just looking around, making sure that there's...
Okay.
that we hit everything.
Be prepared if we run into those Gilman warriors.
Now remember when I said you need ammo.
For knights if it was easy.
This is how you deal with the Gilfolk.
Follow
You
your
use
heart.
the
That
caster
is what
gun.
my master told me when I was a young knight like you.
So there's 2 types of Gilfolk. There is the rifleman, which can be killed with 1 headshot, and the swordsman, which can be killed with either 1 or 2 headshots if your gun is powerful enough. So take the caster gun, buy that shard in the city that gives you 2 to casting and 2 to damage, and use another shard to boost it up to at least 3 or 4. See that? 1, 2, 3. That could have been a full-on engagement where I lost health points. And what do I end up with? I get this great sword now. I got a sword. Get to use it once or twice, I guess, and then it disappears. I gotta change to, there we go. Let's get rid of this bad boy. Sword. I think the sword's gonna disappear. I've already used it on 1 beast, so I probably only have 1 more attack with it. But it's always good to use the Gilfolk weapons whenever possible, because it saves you bullets. You should know by now we are near the end game, so it's all about conservation of resources from this point forward. You don't want to be wasteful when you can just use your sword. So from this point forward, the sword is for monsters, bullets are for the Gilfolk. Like I said, we're pushing the end game here, so you gotta start doing some foreplanning, or else you're gonna be in trouble at end game. No. Okay, look at the difference between using my gun and taking hand-to-hand combat with them. They're tough to kill. But no, he just hurt me. He's all... Come on already. I took a major hit, and it took me a good half a minute to take him out. Alright, now we're starting to get into the thick of it. From here on out, it's a slugfest, so let's get to it here because, yeah, around every corner from this point forward. Let me just, I know there's a sparkly thing in this thing. I always check the logs. There's always gold in the logs. I don't know why. All the logs have gold. All the fruit stands have hearts. So there's places to find stuff. I wanted to show you this right here. Just, oh, cactuses. Just want to get rid of these guys. Thinking we should just stick to mission. I'll show you that later. We're just going to head on up here. Okay, watch the boulders come, but just stick to the inside right, and they always roll left. Bad game design, but you know, it works. Just stick to the right, and the boulders roll left. Now this is how useful this gun is. That was really efficient. All right, I forgot about the guy up there. I don't know why I didn't see him. All right, so now once they see you, they're harder to kill. You can only one-shot them if they don't see you. So see how many shots it took to put him down once he saw me? So all those headshots I did, he didn't know I was aiming at it. So watch me do the same gunman on this next tower here. He doesn't see me yet. Well, in the game he doesn't see me yet. Okay, well watch. Bang. They don't see you, they're one shot. So why waste ammunition? Also, there I am wasting ammunition. So if you can't one-shot him, you can hit the bomb. And it took me more shots to hit the bomb than it did to one-shot him. But everything just falls down here and you don't have to climb the ladder. And there's a chest over here. I'm trying to remember if it's a shard or something. Oh, it's just jewelry. I thought it was a shard in here. But you do get rich off of this map. There's a lot of wealth to be had off this map. But you're going to need it down the road because, you know, well, you expend this stuff in the fight. Okay, here we go. Watch this. He's coming out there and he'll stop. Bang. One shot. One shot. That's all it takes. I mean, so why would you want to run any other weapon right now? That is so efficient, and it saves you in the long run so much on gear and battle and, you know, hearts and all that stuff. Oh, I wanted that heart. Did it go? Oh, I almost fell. I wanted that heart really bad. Oh well. We'll get another one here in a moment. Alright. I should just jump down and attack this guy, but I'm going to try to wound him first. See if I can... Oh, he moved. Now he's getting hard to shoot. Damn it. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. Oh, I fell. Oh, I missed. Train hits him. Alright, enough of this. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. There's another guy here. Quite different when they see you. Combat with them is very painful and very expensive to recover from. So really, this is a battle of efficiency now. How well you can serve and acquire stuff at this point will carry us through to the end game, because we're getting close to the first sub-boss here, and we're going to end the game with the first sub-boss, and this, of course, is destroying the first Thunderstone. And the Thunderstones are it's all about the caster gun, and this is why you saved all those bullets, because now you're about to expend them. Before we do, I do believe there's a shard right around this corner. Yes, 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 yes. I love the beauty of this map, because although the animation is you know, not what it is today's videos, it's actually a very gorgeous and elegant design to everything. I do like the Gilfolk too. They're tough little warriors.
Let's move.
And they look good. I like their outfits. I like everything about the Gilfolk. But boy, are they hard to kill. Look at me. I'm scrambling for hearts right now. There, whew, found them. Whew. They hurt me bad. And used up a bullet. There we go. 20 bullets. You want to go into this with 20 bullets. So this is the point of no return. Once we commit here,
This is one of the Thunderstones.
it's in-game for this part of the level. So this is the first Thunderstone, and this is what's holding the beast in Uthika. This is generating the power. We have to shoot these shards. There's the first one. There's a lot, and they throw lightning bolts at you, and when they hit you, they zap you with electricity. And if you get overloaded by too many of them, they can kill you. And so you have to keep constantly moving, or else you get hit by the lightning bolts, because they tend to fire wherever you're standing. So if you're constantly moving, they always miss. And so my suggestion is don't get too far away, unless you're just scooping booty like that. Stay in tight and keep switching sides and catching the new shards as they come off of it, because it's the best way to shoot them. Oh, see, I just got electrocuted because I stood too long. Here we go. Trin's really good at hitting these too, by the way. So you're kind of competing against Trin, because Trin can knock them down as well, and I'm just missing. There we go. We're getting it there. We're almost there. I'm just snagging up some more bullets, enough to finish the game. Then we go right back to shooting. So if you run out of bullets, beat the bushes and stock up. But you might get hit by a few lightning bolts. And this is just about there. We only need 1 or 2 more shards. There we go. That's it. And the first sub-boss has been defeated. And this, of course, is the first Thunderstone of 3 Thunderstones. And we will take on the other Thunderstones in the next episode. And then we'll do an in-game video with Yamala. And that will be, of course, the boss level fight. So stay tuned. And I also want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this video all the way through to the end here. I'm Red Star YT, and you've been watching my gameplay here on YouTube. Please like and follow my channel, and also see you in the gaming arena.